Good out, VNVs, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. We are picking up on the same day. I recorded the part 2 this morning. I'm reporting to you live with part 3 later this evening on the same day. Anyways, I made one crucial mistake last time when we did part 2. I didn't have the local files open on my other monitor. I completely forgot to do that. I forgot that was a thing. So I have them open now again. I checked through all the files, look the same. There's nothing weird or anything out of the ordinary. So I don't believe I missed anything last episode by not having the files open. If I did, I'm sorry. I don't see it. If it was something that popped up and then disappeared, I don't know. But anyways, I have the files open up again for part 3, and I'll leave them open just in case. So I'm sorry, I forgot to do that last episode. I hope nothing beneficial was missed. So anyways, let's get back into it. We're gonna go load game, back off, right where we left off. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Oh, sorry. Every time I do this, I have to get back into the voices again, so. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Undertale reference? I got that Undertale reference. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. That's true. It wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of us. It's very true. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! Really? That's a change of heart there, Natsuki. It's gonna be great! Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, exactly. Like, you have a very, very big change of heart all of a sudden. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's exactly how I feel right now. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Also, why Monica of all people? What is that supposed to mean? Besides, what do you mean by you of all... This was just asking. What do you mean by you of all people? What is that supposed to mean? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. I'm just as confused as you, Monica. I'm not understanding this. Wait. That's not how you say my name at all. I'm saying it Monica. How is she saying it? Mon-ika? I'm not getting the reference. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Fucking nailed it. Wow. Well done. Well done. Well done. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. What? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that for a fucking second. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Torsten, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Torsten. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. That's kind of true. She's always been happy, cheerful, go lucky this entire time. With a tiny few moments she spaces out, but like, she's spacing out a lot recently. Which I'm not liking. I don't... Again, remember, I know that there is more underneath this game than what meets the eye. I know that for a fact. So I know... And the game, everyone has told me this is supposed to be a horror game. So I know that shit's at some point in time going to hit the fan. And stuff is going to get really scary. So I'm paying very, very close attention to all these subtle things. So I don't like where this is going with Sayori. I really don't. But she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Torsten. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Oh boy. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her head. Or inside of her. Ugh. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. She's not full of sunshine. She's giving you sunshine because she feels that you need it. Bottles. Bottles in her head. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Torsten. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? What have I been saying? What have I been saying? She picks out the emotions that she feels the person or people she's with need from her. That's what they require of her in that moment at that certain time. So that's the emotion she portrays. Bottles inside her head. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? Apparently a lot. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. No. You know what's going on. You know how it is. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. That's literally all I can think about. Thanks. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that won't be able to get it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you... Oh, okay. The music stopped for a sudden. I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? But we're good. Hey, you! Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. She wants to get on to the next volume. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Oh, wrong choice of words. Ooh, wrong choice of words. Sayori? Thinking about her, yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, yeah, Natsuki was like, what do you mean thinking about her? It's like, oh god, oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Wrong choice of words. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? That's not what people with depression do, though. They don't want to seek out help because they don't want to bother anybody else with their problems. Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Oh, I guarantee you it's important. If she doesn't want me to worry about her, that's 100% true, but it's definitely 100% important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. It's pretty fucking obvious, though. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Natsuki, you're cute. Oh, now there's no music. Now I'm worried. Okay, everyone. God damn it, Monica. I wanted to read manga. God damn it. After some time passes, oh, okay, some time has passed. Never mind. I thought that was like, just as we were about to start reading manga. I was like, okay, everyone. I was like, fuck. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, I'm gonna take Monica this time, just to make sure, because I don't think we got to read our poem too much. Well, we presented it, so I guess that was technically it, but we didn't get to read Monica's poem back. But I can't remember if Monica was even a choice last time, because she read our poem with Natsuki, but I don't think we read hers. But anyways, I'm going with Monica this time just to make sure we get to read her poem and she reads ours this time. Hi, Torsten. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. If you were a choice, Monica, I'd go for you, because you are the one of the four I would like to be with based on my own personality. But unfortunately, probably because you're the president or something, I can't make poems for you. So, I gotta take second best. Sorry. You really like Natsuki, don't you? I could take second best. That's... Oh, come on, Torsten. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like the manga that she's into. Hey, I'm not pretending. I like parfait girls. Okay? Parfait girls for life. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding, Torsten. It's not like Natsuki to just hate anyone she doesn't give her what... It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one. She's the youngest one here. Okay. Alright. You know who you are, person. Person who told me that according to the wiki, all 4 of the girls in this game are 18 years old? Monica just said, after all, she's the youngest one here. So you better check that fucking wiki, buddy. And you better tell me what Natsuki's actual age is. I ain't going there for fear of spoilers. But you better fucking check that again. Because if Natsuki doesn't turn out to be legal, this whole thing is awkward. Okay? So you better check that wiki again and just 100% confirm that Natsuki is in fact 18. Because now I know 100% for a fact that not all 4 of them are the same age. Because Monica just said she's the youngest one. You better double check, buddy. Sorry. Moving on. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I mean, I wouldn't freaking want to. Sorry. I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with the breeze, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Huh. Interesting. Also, something I just noticed, the music, different music plays each time you're reading one of the 4 girls' poems. The music that's playing when Monica's poem is going on is strictly piano. I'm pretty sure every other person's poem music is a combination of instruments. Monica's, however, is strictly piano, which is interesting considering she's also been practicing piano. So that's a cool little side note, that because she has been practicing piano, that her poem music is strictly piano. Just thought that was a cool little thing. So what can we take away from this poem? Well, it seems like Monica is trying to aspire to be like everything she can be. That's what I'm getting from this, because it's about the lady who knows everything and how she is just a feather. And then she gets a glimpse at the lady who knows everything, and the lady just tells her that, like, well, what did she tell her here? Lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And then throws. So it's like, to me, it represents like someone young and like growing up and learning and always looking up to someone who they deem amazing and incredible, an incredible human being that they have so much praise for. And then they finally meet that person, and that person turns out to not be at all what they expected. So like, that's what it, like, for personal example, when I was young, I still enjoy Mariana's Trench, but I used to be like really into Mariana's Trench, like die-hard trencher. I loved them so much. And I've seen them twice in concert, and I've sort of met them twice as well after both concerts. The first concert, the people I was with, I met them in a restaurant before they played the concert, which was completely by mistake. We happened to be in that restaurant, and then Mariana's Trench, all 4 members walked into the restaurant and took a seat, and I was like, holy fuck, like that's them over there, that's amazing. And one of my buddies that was with me, he went over to them and he got their autograph. Looking back at it now, it was a bad idea to do because they're in there, they're at a restaurant, they're just having food, like you just leave them be. But anyways, he went over to them and he went and got their autographs, and 3 of the members, they were very happy and cheerful and signed the autographs. And the lead singer, I can't remember what his name is. I can't remember his name. Josh Ramsey, that's his name. So the lead singer didn't say a word. He just looked over, signed, and that was it. Didn't say anything. The other 3 were happy and cheerful and made like light conversation. And that was it, went back onto his thing. So that kind of gave a bit of a tone from him. And which is really weird because you see him in all the music videos and everything, and he's always so happy and like upbeat and everything, and then meeting him in person, he was just meh. It was very closed off. So that gave it kind of a bad precedent. And then the second time we saw them in concert, we waited around afterwards to meet them, and the same kind of thing happened. The 3 of them came out, the guitarist, the drummer, and the bassist, they came out, they were talking to the fans and everything, and Josh threw up his hood and just went straight past and just whoop, straight to his trailer. Didn't talk to anybody or anything. So I kind of resonate with this. It's like you look up to someone who you love and you appreciate and you think they're incredible human beings and stuff, and then you finally meet them and they turn out to just be lies and not all that you thought it was cracked up to be. So that's what I feel this poem is talking about. You being a feather, looking up to something that you deem great, and then you meet that great thing and they just tell you, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend doesn't exist. And then with a breeze, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. So that's what I'm taking away from this poem. As Monica just basically feels like a feather. So, you know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about the things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? It's a good point. It's a good point. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. I was wondering, I was like, what do you mean? What? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Yes, with my music. Every goddamn day. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. Yes, with a lot of stuff I do. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. Appreciate that. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Sarah. We'll leave Natsuki for last this time. ... It's nice, I guess. Oh, Sayori, you were very, very different. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. Oh no, Sayori, no. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Holy crap, okay. This poem is way too on the head about Natsuki. I can already tell from the reactions people are giving. Oh boy. Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Bullshit. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Torsten. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. She won't. That's not what they do. I will. Oh, you won't. Don't worry about me, okay? I'm worrying. You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't even get to read Sayori's poem. Alright, well, let's go to Yuri. Yuri already hates it. Everyone hates this poem! Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. That was it? Wow! Fucking nothing! She didn't even read my poem, I didn't even read her poem, just nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Wow! Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Let's see, let's see! You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course! You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course! I just had to put you in your place a little bit. Alright. It's not like... it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Are you sure, Natsuki? Are you sure? I'm not so sure. Or jealous? I really wasn't jealous. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, girl. Whatever you say. Just because you happen to be a good writer, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Uh-huh. Sure it is. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Yeah, I had that feeling early on. Great job in-game, me. I got that early on. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Torsten? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Oh boy, I've been saying that a lot. Oops. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. Just fucking tell her you don't, you stupid in-game me. God damn it. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Thank you, Christ almighty. Fuck. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Fucking thank you for finally saying what I've been hoping you to just goddamn say. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poems a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to... look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. Oh boy. That title alone, I am real nervous. Oh, also, music. That's a flute, and then there's a marimba, and then there's chimes. So that's 3 different instruments, where Monica was just one instrument, was the piano. This one, marimba, flute, and chimes. There's 3. And I'm pretty sure for Yuri's there was like a cello and a violin and a lot of different stringed instruments. So like I was saying, I'm pretty sure Monica's was just a piano and then everybody else had like other instruments. So cool thing to note. Anyways, because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you, because you, because you. I don't think I need to go into a deep explanation of what I think this poem is about, because I'm pretty goddamn sure I know what it's about, and I'm pretty sure you guys do as well. I'm all warm and fuzzy inside now. ... Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. I was just a little surprised. It was just a little surprising to read. This clearly isn't the poem that Yuri told me she had written. This clearly isn't the poem that Yuri told me she had written? Did Yuri ever tell me that Natsuki wrote something? I must have missed that. I don't remember that part at all. When did Yuri ever tell me about a poem Natsuki was writing? About this poem? Did that happen? I don't remember. I don't remember that happening at all. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I guess I'm not used to hearing such... Oh wait, that's me. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. Why do you think the point of writing is? Or what do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you just can't say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely falling to sound... Oh my god. Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Huh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? don't think so. You three, me, Natsuki, Yuri, and then Sayori went home. That's 3. Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she says, okay, everyone, instead of you 3. Good point. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. What? I'm sorry. What, Yuri? What was that? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen? What? Huh. How interesting. How interesting, Yuri. Oh, what are my game files showing? I don't see anything new. Okay. Okay. How interesting, Yuri. How very interesting. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Ah, Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Oh, I'm sorry! She wanted to go home by herself! She didn't want me with her! What do you want from me? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Natsuki. What? We just had a very, very intimate moment. And when I even mentioned that I was thinking about Sayori in terms of her feeling bad, but I just mentioned that I was thinking about her, you flipped a fucking bird. So where is this comment, so much for you two being all lovey-dovey, coming from when you know we're just good friends and we just had an intimate moment? No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. What did she say, Monica? Answer my goddamn question. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! Nice! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh, no. Don't you start going down that goddamn road. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki's like, bish what? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Torsten. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Am I gonna have to choose between the two of them? Because we all know who I'm choosing. You could always help me out as well. Oh, okay. I would really appreciate, I would be really appreciative of that. Is Mom suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Thanks, Natsuki. I was gonna pick you, but now you're just putting me on cleaning duty, so I don't know now. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Torsten may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. This is the first time I'm agreeing with Yuri about something, I'm pretty sure. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Torsten to... But what are you saying? I don't like where this is going. Are we gonna have another boing, 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 boing going on? Because that's what I feel is gonna happen here. It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Torsten to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Cause for some odd reason, I can't pick you for poetry. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Torsten, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, Sayori is in a quest. But of course, I'm going with... Okay, Natsuki, Yuri, Monika, Sayori. Okay. Yuri is a flat out no. It's because Yuri makes me feel awkward. Monika, I would very much like to spend time with because she is the one person that... So, Yuri is a flat out no. Monika, I want to spend time with her because I haven't yet. And I'm pretty sure she's the one character out of the four that I would like to go with. Even from the small, like, bits of conversation we've been having, her appearance, I like. I'm a fan of long hair. It's almost red. I'm a fan of red hair. So I just like that. She's nice green eyes. And her personality suits what I enjoy, personally. Natsuki also has things that I personally enjoy. The assertiveness and, like the strong-willed kind of thing I enjoy as well. But Sayori... Knowing, and I'm 99.9% dead set on the fact that Sayori has depression. No. I'm 100% set that Sayori has depression. Which makes me feel like I need to spend the weekend with Sayori. Because if I don't, I have a very, very, very strong feeling that something is going to happen. And I'm very worried about that. But I've also done so much building up with Natsuki that if I go ahead and spend the weekend with either Sayori or Monika, all the progress I have with Natsuki is going to get lost. And I don't want that to happen. I think I'm going to leave Sayori alone for the weekend. As much as I don't want to, because I'm pretty sure that's going to bite me in the ass, I'm going to leave her alone for the weekend because if I spend the weekend with her, she will feel more upset because I'm not spending the weekend with Natsuki or someone that I enjoy. So either way, I think spending the weekend with Sayori will bite me in the ass either via Natsuki or via Sayori herself. Spending the weekend with Monika, I feel will just lose all progress I have with Natsuki. As much as I want to spend time with Monika, I don't want to lose that progress. Shit. Okay, I'm going to spend time with Natsuki. Just because I don't want to lose the progress I have with Natsuki. And yeah, so I'm going to do that. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Ouch. A little passive aggressive there, aren't we? ... That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Torsten? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. ... Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. Question mark. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. In-game me, why are you making real me feel like an asshole? God damn it. That doesn't mean... you... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. I don't think that's the way I would have put it myself, but alright. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. ... You didn't really mean that, did you? No, not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Manga and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Because she takes bottles inside her head and gives them to you. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Sorry, shoulder's itchy. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Boy, we got that girl's phone number! Yeah! Anyways. You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. You're coming over to my house? Okay, just inviting yourself over. Why are we not going to your house? If you're the one doing the baking, should we not be baking in your own kitchen? Should we not? Oh, wait, Dad. Right. Moving on. My house is better. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Okay, this is probably gonna confirm what I was just thinking about. Probably Dad. Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Exactly. Dad. That's what I figured. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. You'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. Stop like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. She wanted to do some reading, didn't she? Goddamn it, in-game me! She wanted to do some reading because she just told Monica that she wanted to stay behind and do some reading, so why didn't you stay with her and read manga with her, you goddamn dumbass? Ugh. In-game me is not that bright. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. You foreshadowing something there, bud? More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something special happen between us? Oh boy. Oh boy! Or is it too early for that? I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. I can't wait either. It's already Sunday. Well, that was freaking fast. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she's act any different when it's just the two of us. I wonder if she'll act. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? This is what I was worried about. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over much like we've done in the past. Why is there no music? I don't like that there's no music. Why is there no music? Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's pitch dark. There's no sound. She hasn't been texting. I don't like where this is going. I really, really don't like where this is going. I'm going to quickly save. I really, really don't like where this is going. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Oh boy. Sayori? Oh, thank God. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, I feared the worst. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, good Lord. Hi, Torsten. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? The music is very sad. It's very slow and very solemn. Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. It really doesn't look that messy. Like, aside from the random shirt, I think that is. Yeah, it's a shirt over the chair. It's really not that messy at all. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehe, if you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it up. I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. She did. Interesting. Monica told me. Oh. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Makes sense. Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Torsten. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. No! No! Don't you dare. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. Oh, it's so frustrating to hear that. And the sad thing is that's exactly how people with depression think. And it's infuriating because it's not at all true. It's so far from the truth. But you can't explain that to them. They're so dead set in that thinking. It is so impossible to break through to them and help them. Oh, man. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But it's just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. No, you are not. It is not punishment, Sayori. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. No. Fucking hell. That's not true. Not in the fucking slightest. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Okay. In-game me is not... Okay, in-game me is expressing what I'm expressing right now, but you should never express it like that, like in real life, because that's not how to go about it. It doesn't help anything. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. It doesn't work that way. They can't, it's not just one thing that's just like, oh, well, it was this. It's not how it works. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Torsten. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hehe. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Torsten? I know. IRL me knows. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. What have I been saying? Did you know that? Yeah, I kinda caught on. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? It's not something you want to share with people. People with depression don't go out and share it publicly with everybody. Like, I know there's a lot of people, I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here. I know there's a lot of people on Facebook and Twitter that'll go out and just publicly be like, yeah, I have anxiety and depression. And a lot of people, myself included, have looked at that and been like, what the fuck ever? Because it's... I'm going to make a lot of people mad in saying this, and I know that, but there's a lot of people out there that will just, they think they have anxiety or they think they have depression, and they have like the slightest little bit, so they go out in public and they be like, yeah, I have anxiety and depression and everything is just awful and everything. But they don't. They don't have anxiety, they don't have depression, and it makes people who do truly have anxiety and do truly have depression that much more scared to come out and say it. or to just to express it at all. Because people, they go out and they say it, and then a lot of people turn on them and just don't care. Or like, no, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Like, I hang out with you all the time. You don't have it, and stuff like that, or whatnot. And a lot of times, for people, it's true. They don't have anxiety. They don't have depression. They think they do, but they don't. But then you get the one-off person that feels the courage to stand up and say, I have depression, or I have anxiety, and they seek help because they realize it's not weak to do that. It's not a weak thing to ask for help. If anything, it's strong. It's a strong, brave thing to seek help. But the problem is that when they do that, because other people around them have done that and gotten ridicule, then the same people that answer to them turn to them and say, no, you don't. You don't have anxiety, or you don't have depression. Or they just say, well, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us earlier? Just be happy. Think about the happy things in life. And I will admit, I have done that. I have had close friends tell me they have depression or that they have anxiety, and I have told them, well, why didn't you tell me? Like, just think about all the great things you have in your life. Think about like certain things about them that make them happy. But and I was ignorant at the time because I didn't understand like depression or anxiety. So I turned to them and I was like, well, just be happy. Like, other people have it worse than you. So you can't be depressed about that. And it was a complete wrong thing to tell them. It's complete, utter crap. But that's what I told them. And I wish I could take that back. So let me be clear. The people that I talked to that about, they're still alive. They're still okay, and they're still alive. Just because I realized as I was saying that seemed really bad. They're still alive, they're still okay. I don't talk to them as much anymore. And that might just because of how I treated them when they came out and said that. I don't know. Might be other things maybe just grew apart. But anyways, I just wanted to say that, like, being mad at someone for not telling you that they have depression or something like that, you can't be mad at them because it's not something they want to tell people, because they don't want people feeling sad for them. They don't want people putting their energy into them, so they won't tell you. That's the whole reason. So anyways, did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Yes, she did. She doesn't want people putting energy into her. Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's I already explained this. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh my fucking god, no! No, that is not what you say. Oh shit. Not what you say. Not at all what you say. Complete wrong choice of words there, bud. Wow. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. But that's exactly what they don't want. It's exactly what they don't want. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand. The in-game me is me 4 to 5 years ago. Maybe even 3 years ago. You don't understand at all, Torsten. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. What have I been saying? I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Haha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Haha. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Torsten. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that it couldn't understand, or that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. There are so many things I want to say. There are so many things I want to say. But even if this was a real person, you can't say anything. Oh, man. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Torsten? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Torsten. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Torsten, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. But she doesn't want you to care. She doesn't want anybody putting any effort into her. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. She won't. She won't tell you anything because she doesn't want anything. I'll get mad if you don't. Not the right thing to say. Fucking hell. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Torsten. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? She wouldn't like that at all. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I get it. I get it, Sayori. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It was hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Isn't this the exact same house? Isn't this the house we were just at for Sayori? Pretty sure it's the same house, but anyways. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. ... Oh, that's a cute little... Oh, of course it's got a cat on it. Oh, and she's got a skirt too. Nice. Sup. Sup. How you doing, Natsuki? Sup, girl. Sup. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform today totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. By the way, where is my parents? Where are Sayori's parents? Like, the only parents we've heard of in this entire game is Natsuki's dad. Like, does Natsuki not have a mom? Do none of us have any parents? Like, where's Sayori's parents? Where are my parents? Where are Monika's parents? Where are Yuri's parents? They just don't exist. What the hell? Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. I'm glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I was surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Wow. Way to go, in-game me. How very ungentleman of you. Where's your hospitality, Torsten? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? All the fucking time, dickweed! God damn. I grabbed the bag Natsuki is holding out to me. Ugh. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. You've, like, really skinny arms. My arms must be goddamn toothpicks if this bag is heavy. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you're just speaking your mind like that. Hey! Now you're treating me like a child, or like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri... Yuri's personalities are a little bit out of proportion for my liking, Natsuki. It's fine. The only thing about Yuri that I like over you, if I'm gonna be completely honest, is I'm more of a fan of long hair, and I tend to like taller girls. So, like, I like taller girls and I like long hair. The only two things. The boobs, I couldn't care for. And they're, even on Yuri, they're a little too big. They're a little out of proportion for me. So. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Okay, I was about to say, like me, but not exactly, because I just said that I like taller girls, so never mind. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Because in-game me is like, because I like smaller girls. Dot dot dot. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Haha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Torsten. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Really? Looks pretty squeaky clean to me. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. I'm not seeing it. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Torsten, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See, it's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if I just look at it and make everyone's eyes lighten up. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Oh boy. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop up some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, that's an image. The image to me looks like she's on the ground, and you're holding her on the ground like that. Even though I know that's not how it is, they're standing. But it looks like you have her on the ground like that, so... How old is she? Please someone tell me! Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my... Whoa! Holy shit. Wow, okay. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? Oh boy! Oh boy, boss! Wow. Things are getting real steamy in this kitchen, let me tell you, but wow, okay. What? That's the face I'm making IRL right now, Natsuki. Like, whoa. Did you seriously just, Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Torsten, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Well, it turns out, Natsuki, I really like you, so I guess this is what I'm doing. You know that, right? ... What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Oh, thank God we're out of that weird Ooh. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh shit. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before even turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Wow, that was a moment. Ah, this smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decoration stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one could even make flowers. We'll probably won't be using it at this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip from the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on, we're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? You just say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together! Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in it. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ah, Suri is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it. Holy hell. I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Wait, Back up a second. I need to eat as much of it as I can. Does the dad get pissed if she doesn't eat all of their food? I'm starting to see, like, ooh. I'm starting to see real big problems with Natsuki and her dad here. So, I don't like where that's going. I was hoping we'd have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Haha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Yeah, you went and put her whole fucking finger in your mouth, Dumbo! Do you not remember that moment? 'Cause I sure do! Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I wanted to spend more time with you. Torsten, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Whoa, she got close. Oh, and the music stopped. Oh boy. Whew, my heart's pounding. My heart's beating. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. You don't say. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Oh boy, are we gonna kiss? Is that what's about to happen here? Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Oh boy, it's about to happen. What is happening? You know exactly what's happening, you dumb fuck! You know exactly what's happening. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now. Exclamation marks. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Ah, fuck! Damn it! Oh, we were this close! Fuck! As much as I'm glad to see Sayori out and about, God damn, it couldn't have been 10 seconds later? 5 seconds later? Fuck. Hi, Torsten. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Torsten. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Well, yeah, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. She's got a tear in her eye. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Torsten? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Ah, fuck. I don't want these feelings again. God damn you, game. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No. No, no, no. 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 Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Sayori, don't... Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Torsten. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... What did Monica fucking say? Monica was right, I should just... What the fuck did she say? What did she say? Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. No. Why are we going to this? What did Monica say? Because my opinion on Monica is about to go a full 180 if she said what I think she said and what Sayori is insinuating she said. Because... oh shit. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Torsten. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Fuck. Could this have been avoided if I chose to spend the weekend with Sayori? I don't know. I have no way of knowing. Wait. Hold on. I could totally go to a past save and try it. I could complete this weekend, go to the festival, and then load a past save and try it a different way. I could definitely do that. Nope, fuck it. These are the choices I've made. This is the pattern I've chosen. This is what I'm doing. I'm sticking to my guns on here, so. What that comment? Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. This face, too. The goddamn face and this music. I hate this so much. I did this to myself. Torsten, I like you so much that I want to die. No! Please, for the love of God, don't say that. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? No. No, she doesn't. Of course, why would she? Did that say Sayori nods? Must have said. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh, fuck. No, why would you make me do that? I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. Oh, God. Oh, God. Both of these are not what Fuck. If I say I love you, it could go one of two ways, but the way I think it would go, if I say I love you, I think that would do more harm than good, because all Sayori wants is for nobody to care about her or to worry about her. So saying I love you could be the exact opposite of what she wants to hear. But then again, she just admitted that she thinks that she cares about me more than I care about her. And that's what's tearing her apart. So saying I love you could fix that. But then on the other side, by saying you'll always be my dearest friend, that's admitting to the fact that she cares about me more than I care about her. But it also might be nice to say you'll always be my dearest friend because it's not as much weight on her as saying I love you. Oh, fuck, both of these are... Neither one of these are good options. What do I say? What could I possibly... Okay, I know what I'm gonna say. Because Sayori has just told me that she's really scared and she feels like because she cares about me more than I care about her, that's tearing her apart. I don't want her to feel that way. I don't want her to feel like she cares about me more than I care about her. So I'm going to say I love you. To try and help even out the balance. That might be the complete wrong thing to say because it would put too much effort and too much like weight on her. But right now in that moment, that's what I feel like I need to say. Both of these are terrible answers, by the way. But they're my only two options, so I'm going to go with I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. And I know we'll both be happy. Okay, that was a little bit more than I was expecting to say, because now we've basically taken everything we built up with Natsuki and just went, nope! Which really sucks, but fuck it, here we are. So, oh, god damn it, you fucking game. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Torsten, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Sayori. Or, fuck. I love you, Torsten. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Torsten. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess it makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. I'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Torsten? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. I wish I did, but I honestly, truthfully don't. I have no clue. I don't know. I don't have the knowledge or the know-how about this. I don't have enough information or anything to go about this. I mean, I'm saying that to myself more than anything because, like, the game gave me two choices and that was it. Both, I think, were bad choices in my opinion. But, like, for my own personal understanding, I don't know what's best for people in that situation. I have no fucking clue. And I wish I did. I truthfully, what the fuck am I saying? I truly wish I did, but I don't, and I wish I did. But I don't. Yeah. I do. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Wow. Whoa. Okay, something just appeared in my game files. HXPPY THXUGHTS. Happy thoughts. It's just spelled with an X for the A's instead of that. It's an image. What the fuck is that? Hold on. I need to show this. Hold on 1 second. What in the fuck is that? This is what I'm seeing. This is what just showed up in my game files. I really don't like where that's going. I really don't. It's weird. It's really fucking weird. That's a good place to stop. We're going to stop the recording there. Okay? It's the day of the festival. We'll pick up at the festival next episode. There's also no music. I'm really uneasy. It's 12:30 in the morning. We're going to leave this episode here. We'll continue with this next time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, actually, you know what? No, we're not going to end the episode the same normal happy giveaway thing. This had a lot of feelings in it. I'm just going to, if you or anyone you know has depression or anxiety, please don't be afraid to reach out to someone or call someone. I'm gonna leave phone numbers in the description down below of places you can call and stuff if you even think that you have depression or anything. You don't even have to have depression. If you're going through a hard time, it's not weak and it's not bad to seek help and to ask for help. It's not. Please do not think that way. And I know maybe I'm speaking to a blank audience and saying that because it's hard, but there is help out there. You can get help and it is there for you at no cost. So I'm going to leave this episode by saying, if you think you have depression or you know someone that has depression and they need help or you need help, contact someone. And if you don't want to talk to anyone that you know, there are phone numbers in the description down below of places you can call 24/7 at any given time. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Skål, my friends.